talk about augmented reality and its various educational benefits. Not only is it fun to mess around with, it can also be educational. Not many disagree, it can seem as real basic, and these basic apps, such as Augmented, are created around historical objects and various technologies related to AR's potential. Examples of smartphones, statues, cameras, mini fridges, and even store kiosks. It is extremely useful and readily available on the internet. You would want to mind what you post and practice internet safety. It is also being developed to help protect internet users who are exploring all the new, amazing things being created. Facebook has a team of fact-checking experts who look at all of their content just to make sure that nothing has been tampered with. One amazing thing is Albert Einstein, a digital person that you can talk to who answers questions and responds to verbal interaction. One of the most impressive examples. Augmented reality has been in development for years, and now we have gotten to the point where you can look at objects that are made to seem as though they are in your presence, in your environment, such as ancient statues you haven't seen yet, where you would have to travel to experience it. Now it is available to you just like that, and you won't have the need to even leave your house. This is only used for social media and for taking selfies and isn't used for education. No real-world uses are currently being mainstream and used enough to be considered as a common practice. However, it has been developed in the medical field, and doctors had tested it and decided they wanted more right away. It is because it allowed the doctors to see the patient's vital information while performing the surgeries. Using goggles to display various information on the patient, just like this mini fridge. What does the mini fridge have to do with performing surgeries? In the same way that it has labels, reading temperature, and content, it would have the same for patients showing their current states and readings. That's just surgeries and doctors and won't be seen by the population. Something more specific to education that people might see is digital humans. It is a recreation of the popular figures such as scientists, athletes, artists made to interact. Albert Einstein is a perfect example of this. He can respond to questions and listen to verbal interaction. This type of AR would be very practical for learning and for someone who wants to know more about a historical figure.
Basically, the amount of energy released by mass is equivalent to that mass times the speed of light.
You can feel the presence of someone who is long gone, and in this way, they will be remembered. I feel as though this technology is definitely useful, and it hasn't taken off yet. All the examples that I've showed you are made specifically for education and should be used more. Thank you for listening, and check it out for yourself. Go on the App Store and look up Augmented and see for yourself.